about it?
Look, Parker's a big personality, but he's not a straight-up liar, so... Look, I need to know if there's any truth to this. Do you want out?
Look, I don't know where he getting all this from, bro, but I ain't say nothing to nobody.
But it's true.
I mean, I've been thinking about it, yeah.
Well?
Well, this ain't the first place I want to go to anyway. You know, then you got all that drama, and I'm just starting my career, bro. This just don't feel right, man.
Like a gut feeling.
Yeah, like that feeling you get when you about to do something so stupid.
Yeah, like when you tried to dunk on your dad in the 7th grade.
He fouled me.
He didn't.
Look, my point is this. I feel like that when I think about staying. Bro, I only feel good when I think about leaving. That's the honest truth.
So you want out?
Yeah. You mad?
Mad? Oh, this is your career. No, I'm not mad. And everything you're saying is right on. I mean, you didn't want to go in the first place. It really hasn't been the best situation, and sounds like you just want a fresh start. I think that's fair.
Okay, so what we do now?
Well, lucky for you, I already made an appointment with your agents. I did that when the rumors broke. I figured they were just going to tell you to weather the storm, but... I mean, now that you actually want to leave, I guess I'll go with you.
Hey, look, we can figure out a strategy. We can get on top of this thing now.
Yeah, that's why you pay me.
May throw you in a little Christmas bonus, too.
Yeah, I won't say no.
I appreciate you, Rick.
Anytime.
Hey, Jess, I have a meeting with Diane today.
Of course, she is ready for you. You can go ahead and head up.
Okay, great. Cool. This way?
That's right.
Awesome. Let me look at my schedule for next week and I'll let y'all know.
Do you remember when we first met and Ricky asked us about doing things outside the norm?
And you said you can make anything work if I ball out. And that was the selling point. Ricky liked that.
I mean, I think the exact words were, there's not a vision you have for yourself that we can't make a reality.
What do you have, a photographic memory?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Point is, you want to trade, and we can make that happen for you. It just won't be immediate. And as always, the better you ball, the more options you have available to you.
Okay, cool. So what's next?
Well, the first thing we need to do is figure out where you want to play basketball. So I'm going to need your top 3 destinations.
Top 3? I thought I'd just come in here
We're
and
just gonna poof make it happen for you.
Well, yeah, I mean.
All right, look, it's a possibility. We are very good at what we do. We exhaust every avenue to get our clients what we want, but you don't have a no trade clause. And in reality, people don't always get their first choice. So yeah, we need you to make a list. 3 preferred trade destinations. And then this way, you have a couple of good options, and the team has the flexibility to not feel like they're getting raked over the coals by you guys. MP, you know they don't even have to trade you if you don't want to, right?
Yeah, I hear you. That sounds fair.
Okay.
3's good. I can make that work. I'll make it work.
Hey, MP, this is the fun part. Where do you want to go? Awesome.
Okay, so what now?
Well, if you want this to happen quickly, we can be aggressive, but it comes at the cost of more or less ruining the relationship with this front office. So if you can wait a little, we can work a little closer with them to ensure that everyone walks away feeling like a winner. No hard feelings.
I see.
So what are we thinking?
Look, I don't want to burn too many bridges this early in my career.
Okay.
We playing chess.
Then we do the good soldier thing. Not an issue.
We'll take care of it. Get out of here. Go relax.
What would I do without you ladies? I'll see you soon.
Take care, MP.
So long.
All right, we got a thing at 3? Is it
Yeah,
2?
and I just...
It'll be Team World off the tip.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Hey, Greg, we've got an update regarding MP. He'll be making a well-deserved appearance in the three-point contest at All-Star Weekend.
Well, that competition just heated up. It's an exciting chance for him to show off his accuracy and let the world know just how lights out he can be. And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Now, here's Kuminga. Following the miss by Kate Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Here's the screen. Shoots over Mobley. The shot that time, not on target. So USA will take it the other way. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And it's Team World with the ball. After the miss 3 from Mr. Fundamentals. Kuminga sets a screen for Thomas. Lets the 3 fly. Team World with another miss.
And you watch the impact that MP makes on the game. Not a surprise he's being considered for an all-star spot.
Yeah, he's in the conversation, no doubt about that. He can cement a spot, Greg, if he continues to improve, clearly.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, following the bucket by Team World.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Giddey. Here's Wagner. Hits it from three-point range.
Good to get him going early. That shot should give him
USA.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight for so many.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof. It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Edwards passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Off target with his 3. And the Rookie of the Month winners announced recently at MP, Greg, once again taking home those honors.
Another fantastic
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Showing everybody that he's got the kind of dedication needed to be a star in the NBA. A few Rookie of the Month awards now makes him the front runner for Rookie of the Year.
Shot clock at 3. Wagner, the 18-footer, is right on the mark. Wagner's got 5. USA trails by 5. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star League as well.
And USA.
Timeout, USA.
And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, and they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
So, Team World's 5 right now. Achua is out there with Wagner. Then there's Maledon. And it's Duarte in at the 2.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Well, Greg, we just saw it. He's going to be making a trip to the All-Star Weekend as he's playing in the Rising Stars Challenge.
And what an opportunity for him to show the
by
world what he's
Sadiq
got.
Bey.
Playing alongside the premier young talent of the NBA.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the bucket by USA. They set the pick. Here's Meladon. And the rejection by Smith. Maxey passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Now, here's Meladon. He's guarded closely. Rebound by Smith.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
USA moving the ball around. Here's Payne. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
Here's Duarte following the bucket by USA. Back to Wagner. Team World with another miss. USA leading by 10. Payne for 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Good save it. It's hauled in by USA.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Three-pointer, and he gets it to go. No problem on the play from Mr. Fundamentals.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game. His 2nd in this quarter.
It'll be a turnover.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long
Substitution on the court.
That's just
Substitution
another
on the
mistake.
court.
I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Edwards, he's checked in for Bain. There's the screen. And then Smith with the dunk.
Tyrese Maxey dropping slam.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now, here's Wagner. He's got 5 over
2
Edwards.
minutes left. 2.
And it's Wagner missing. Now, USA with it. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. The shot's good from Mr.
Number 24.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part
Team World calls timeout.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And USA will go.
That's the end of the second quarter with the score 44-29.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
Cunningham is out there with Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Smith.
Number
Then there's
24.
Anthony Edwards. And it's Mobley in at the 4. Our second half of basketball is presented by Gatorade.
Assistant.
He's all fueled up and on the floor to start the 3rd. So Team World's 5 right now. We've got Thomas Kuminga out there with
Number
Wagner. And it's
24.
Giddey in at the point guard position.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now here's Thomas. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Hey, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Şengün. That one a little long.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the bucket by USA. Right wing. It's taken away by Smith. Edwards passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Shoots from the baseline. Again,
Number 24.
USA.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Thomas. To the inside. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome off the charts toward center, who still makes his presence felt.
Driving the lane.
And
Number 24.
Size disadvantage attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Giddey the pass to Wagner. No good from outside. Now USA with it. They're on a 15-6 run. And Thomas over to help. Pass to Mobley. Outside Edwards. And he converts the layup. Edwards got his first bucket in this one.
And you couldn't have
Team World
scripted a
calls
better
timeout.
start to the half. Every single shot since the break.
Substitution. Into the lineup for Team World. Timeout, USA.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
They've got Mr. Fundamentals. Edwards is out there with Mobley. And Smith. And it's Bain in a two-guard.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Team World. Here's Giddey. Offline with his three. Giddey's got one three-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Mobley. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Smith wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. Passes it to Giddey. Here's Duarte. Edwards defending. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Here's Duarte. He kicks it to Thomas. With the drive. Again, Team World, good for two.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. The three-pointer off the mark. Team World trails by 21. 17-foot shot on the way. Thomas's shot is off. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. USA moving the ball around. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. USA working now with the new shot clock. Outside Edwards.
Right here. I got him.
Smith on the wing. Drills it from outside.
Jalen Smith
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Giddey. Here's Thomas. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Passing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
USA leading by 22. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Edwards. Here's Bain. Now the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Another three for USA.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to will catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And here is Thomas after the three-pointer for Mr. Fundamentals.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Edwards passes to Smith.
Come around.
Here's Bain. There's the pick. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Smith. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Substitution. We'd like to thank everyone for coming out and supporting your team. Please make sure you...
All-star action is on the menu tonight. This is coming up alongside Greg and Clark Kellogg. And this place is going crazy. Let's get into the Mountain Dew three-point contest. We'll see who has the steadiest hands. The steadiest. So it's Mr. Fundamentals ready to go. Each competitor will shoot their way through 5 racks and 2 balls from the Dew Zone. Those are worth 3 points apiece. The money balls are worth 2 points. 1 of those at the end of each rack. Not to mention every ball on a money rack of the shooter's choosing.
So you've got a maximum possible score of 40 points and just 70 seconds with which to work. So you have got to get him up quickly. And he's in his rookie season making his shootout debut.
Boy, a little raggedy out of the gates here.
Misses with the first 2 balls. Rough. Now with 4. He's got 5. Now with 6. Nearly perfect there. Just 1 miss on the rack. He's got 9. One last rack remains. That gives him 12. Here for 13. Makes it 4 straight for him.